Okay guys, this is the same setup, the same type of winding that I showed previously, but this time I'm going to be loading the output with this lamp. This is a 90 watt 120 volt incandescent halogen bulb, and of course in order to be able to at least dim this light, I'm gonna have to add not 10 volts. This is not the way any generator works. The exciter has to be, I'm gonna go as high as 50 volts on the input of the generator, but then again, this is 120 volt, 90 watt, and it's still gonna be a drop-off voltage. But I'm going to be measuring the amperage, and I have connected on channel 2 this Textronic probe, which is a current probe, and I'm going to be putting it on this, and simultaneously I'm going to also have a reading with this, so we can see the signal. Of course, channel 2, which is the blue one, I had to set it at 10 millivolts, and I'm going to be setting this at 10 millivolts as well, so we can have a readout of this. But first I'm going to start warming up the generator. I'm going to go high speed, and I'm going to start adding well, a lot of spikes in here on the blue. Anyways, I'm gonna be getting to I'm 30 volts there. I'm gonna go 50 volts. 50 volts. And it's consuming almost 1 amp. But I'm gonna accelerate it a little bit more. Okay, and we can see here we have 117 volts AC. This little fellow here is jumping because it went above its value, which is 100 volts. It can only measure up to 100 volts. I'm sorry about that in DC. So, but anyways, we don't need DC right now. This is just basically the, and of course the sine wave has gone. I'm gonna put it at 3x. Yeah, so it comes down the sine wave, and we see a little bit of a sparks in there, and I haven't loaded yet, so I'm going to load the lamp. I'm going to put this meter here, the clamp, and I'm going to add and we can see there the sine wave of the current. Now remember, the channel 1, in this case the yellow one, is at 3x, and channel 2 is at 10 millivolts, which each 10 millivolts represents 1 amp. So right there we're seeing that it's getting a full amplitude of about 1 amp. Okay, now let's see what this guy is, a little bit over that. Let's see, I'm going to turn on this this clamp right here in front of the cam, so to see that it's at 0 AC volts. And now I'm going to hook it in here. We can see there 1.92, and we get there 1.57 and 2 volts and 50.43, and the lamp, it's pretty warm. I'm gonna go a little bit more, and the drop, AC drop is 38 volts. It went from 100 and some to 38. And with the load, the DC, it's 32.87. I'm gonna go to 60 to get more brightness, and we get 1.90 input, 1.86, and the lamp is on. We can see right there, it's pretty bright. And we can see here 1.94 amps. And we can see the sine wave right there of the blue, which is the clamp. So it's taking about 2 measurements, 210 millivolts, 20 millivolts in total. It's about that. Doesn't get to reach it by a little bit. But we can see it. I'm sorry the camera cannot do a very fair it's losing focus. So, but it's a little bit above, a little bit below the 2 measurements there. And the motor is not at 3,000 RPMs. This is going. I can go a little higher, and then it increased here at 49 volts, 49.9, 50.6, and here we are at 61.4, 1.90, and here we are at 208, 202. Alright guys, I just wanted to show this working, and I mean, this is not a perfect system. It's coils are pretty warm up now. Anyways, thanks for watching guys.